Hey, good morning, guys. I just do another training hike here. I just want to address a few things. One, I'm just doing a little long hike today and wanted to talk a little bit. And then two, time's getting really closer. Super excited to get going here. And three, my big one is mileage per day, what you can expect on the trail. Now, I didn't do the whole thing, but I'm sure through the portion I did, the 800 some miles I did, it's pretty accurate what I did. And I'll explain more later. See you in a second.
Am I gonna work there much longer? No, I'm not gonna work there. I'm a driver, I'm a winner. Things are gonna change, I can feel it.
Hey, I'm back, guys. Hey, it's gonna rain today. I just hope I can get this mileage in. Hope you guys are doing really well. Yeah, just doing a little training hike today. Time's ticking down. Today I'm wearing, and I'm gonna talk about shoes again. I'm wearing them Topo Terra Venture 4s, whatever they're called. They're pretty comfy. They're not hurting my ankles like the Pursuits, and they're real light. So that's what I'm wearing today, just if you wanted to know. If you didn't, well, you know anyhow. So yeah, just doing this little hike. Not a whole lot on my mind today, so this will probably be a shorter video. But I got that's ticking down. So I'll just get right into what I want to talk about, I guess, is miles. So I've been on things in the forums and people asking, you know, how many miles a day, around what can I get and what should you average. And really that's, honestly, it's individual. The big thing is when you start. What month you start, how much time do you have, and you know, when Katahdin's going to close, Baxter Park up there. Those are the big things I think. So majority of people are starting in March or April, taking them 5-6 months, you know. So that being said, you're going to have to do around, you want to average anywhere from 14 to 15 a day. Now that's average. That means one day you might do 11, one day you might do 20. But as long as you average 14 to 15, you'll be good. Because you got to factor in a whole lot of things with that. One is zeros. Zeros are taking you off the trail, so you're doing 0 miles. So you're gonna have to make them up sometimes. So you have to count for those. And that gives you less time on trail. And then just things like getting water and getting down to shelters or getting off trail into just to do maybe a Nero. All that stuff happens. But all together, big part, in my opinion, and a lot of it's math, you have to do 14 to 15, and that's pretty comfortable pace, well, not pace, but distance every day to make it. And the reason this comes up is because people are trying to plan, and people are really untruthful on a lot of these forums. You know, they're saying, oh, I took zeros and Neros and zeros, I did it in 6 months and I only did 12 miles a day. It's impossible. You can't do it in 6 months, doing 12 miles a day and doing zeros. Basically what they're doing is they're trying to math it. They're dividing and doing a little bit of multiplication, and they're going, okay, the minimum 12.5 times 180, or you know, whatever divided by 180, and then they come up with that 12.5. To me, first off, that means you didn't do it. You just didn't do the trail, or even a long portion of the trail. You're just trying to lie to people and be untruthful. And that's very unfair, because some people get on there with the idea of, after looking at these forums and stuff, that they can keep that really low pace and make it. I mean, you just have to start earlier. You won't get it done in 6 months. You're gonna have to take like 7, 8 months. Nothing wrong with that. And you can go that slower pace. You know, you can go like 12 miles a day, 10 miles a day. Well, 12 miles a day. About as far as I would go with it. Just because of the zeros and time off, and you'll be in winter conditions, so you might be having more time off. So, but you could do it. And obviously, when you do it, you're gonna increase your miles just naturally over time, and it'll come more natural. But I just think it's really unfair to people to just not be truthful. And I know I hate to say that it's known to be expected today, but it's a shame that it is. But that was on my mind. It just really bothered me, and like, not just one person said it, two or three. And mathematically, even still mathematically, I think one person said, well, I did it in 12.2. I didn't measure no points, nothing. I'm either rounding up or rounding down. I'm a math guy. Love math. So if it's 12.2, it's 12 miles. If it's 12.6, that's 13 miles. 14.7 or 14.5, I'm going up. That's going to be 15. You know, that's why I said 14, 15 a day. Or not a day, but average. Because you can't just maintain that one pace the entire time, because you have to stop. And terrain happens. Like, it might take you longer to get up a hill, or longer to get down a hill, or a longer time to get in and out of town. So you're not on the trail the whole time, so you can't calculate your time going 6 months, 2,198 miles, or 2,197. Now, you can't just quick math it. You have to look at all your variables. So all your variables are getting off trail, am I doing zeros or zeros, and all them days have to be computed in it. So like, even if you say, all right, I'm gonna take off once a month, well, 6 days you gotta subtract. You know, I'm not gonna tell you how to do math, but you have to factor that all in. And some days, you're just not gonna be feeling it. Some days you're just not gonna be, you're just gonna be like, I'm just doing 8 miles a day. I'll make them up tomorrow. Just because you're just tired. Or you just ate too much food in town on a Nero, and you're trying to pop back out, and you're like, oh man, you might only get 9 miles. So this is very disingenuous for people to get on these forums or whatever they are, and Reddit and Facebook and all there, and just blatantly lie to people who are trying to ask them the honest question. Just be honest. You know, you can't do it doing 12.5 miles a day. You just can't do it. If you can, prove me wrong. But you can't. Be nice and make it easy. Everybody would finish. You know, more than likely. Numbers wouldn't be a quarter. But that might be, as a lot of people get on with that idea of, oh, I can only have to do 12.5 miles a day and I can finish. And I'm going to start in April. No, it's not going to happen. Maybe it will. I'm absolutely sure it won't, but that's all I got with that. Just be disingenuous. That's why I ran into a whole another subject. That's all I got about that one, is like gear stuff, and everything is individual, and everybody says hike your own hike and this and that. But when it comes, hike your own hike, yeah, do your own thing. But at the same time, you have to have some logic to it, and you can't just do 12 miles a day. I got you. Enough with that. But anywho, beautiful day. I'm gonna try to knock out 10 today. I'm gonna throw some small hills in. I said I wasn't gonna do hills, well, any big hills, because last time I was trying to do big hills, and they're not much you could, I mean, you could train for them, but I don't got nothing to train me for them big, long walks up. Mine are at the most a mile. And that's gonna go up and down it twice, but I'm not doing that. That's all I really got, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do this walk. You guys stay easy. Peace.